Making pot roast. Unthaw. Spray your pan. You can use oil if you want. I just like this better. Can't believe it's not butter. Once it's nice and hot and you hear that sizzle, add your meat. Hear that sizzle? Oh yeah. You want that nice crust. The goal is just to get a nice crust. So I'm adding garlic, salt, black pepper, and paprika. I'm doing that to all my sides. And basically you just want like a brown, crispy edge. You don't have to do this, it's just an option, but it is really good. And some paprika. Pinch up that little spot. So in my pan, I've already got my chicken broth. I cut up my carrots and my potatoes and onions. I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it on its side. Ooh, yum. I love these little baskets because they have holes in the side, so you can actually just use that as your strainer to wash everything off too. Just going to keep turning that on each side. And again, you don't have to do this. So while that is browning, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my vegetables. Oh my god, it smells so good already. Ah, this is like the smallest onion ever. This one, I'm actually just going to leave whole. So I'm just going to cut off the ends and then take that outer edge and I'm going to leave that right on and whole, just because it's so small. And then my two other ones I'm going to go ahead and cut. And I'm going to do extra veggies with this because, one, we love our veggies, but also I'm going to take some of this over to one of my neighbors. She actually brought us some of the potatoes and carrots that we're using today. And she actually recently lost her husband, which is like one of the saddest things ever. So I want to make sure that she knows that she is loved and we are here. So we are going to take her over some pot roast. We've made a couple of like different cookies and little fun desserts, but this will be a nice homemade dinner for her for at least 1 or 2 nights. Maybe 3, depending on how much we got in there. All right, onions done. Go ahead and flip that on to the ends too, just to get that crispiness on the edges. I might have got mine a little burnt, but that's okay. It'll still be really good. And then on the outer edges. So we have these fresh carrots that are amazing, like literally the best, sweetest carrots I've ever had in my life. So just cutting off those ends and then going to peel them, and I'm going to keep those peels for something later. Add potatoes. Sprinkle onions, seasoning, then carrots and onions, veggies in. All right, so at this point you can put your browned meat in, or let's get a little funky. I had celery I need to use, so let's add a layer of that. Not sure how this will turn out, but if we don't like it, then we'll just use the carrots and the potatoes. Another weird one, scoops of butter. Spread out, add in your meat. Yum. Add a thin layer of butter on top and sides. Amazing. Heaven.